You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best.
High School Gymnasium, as we have Crookston Pirate boys basketball on the air as they get ready to host the Fosston Greyhounds on this Monday evening. Crookston, one win on the season. They are 1-14 on the year as they get ready to take on the 2-12 Fosston Greyhounds. And both teams would really like a win here this evening. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We'll have those interviews coming up, and we'll take a look at the starting lineups and more. That's going to be coming up right after this 1-minute timeout on the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX TV.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Well, we had a chance to talk with both head coaches as we will hear from those coaches. First, we'll hear from the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Ben Hemberger, the veteran head coach, and here's what he had to say.
One.
We now talk with the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Hemberger. And Coach, you're coming in here tonight, and well, you have had a pretty good couple of last few games. Fell a little short, but playing some decent basketball.
Better anyway. It's gotten better the last couple games for sure. Also hopefully we can take another couple positive steps here this week and continue to get better as the season progresses.
When you're playing well, what are you doing?
Moving the ball. We're moving the ball. We're sharing the ball. Defensively, we're locked in, and our biggest Achilles heel this year has been rebounding and taking care of the basketball. And even in those games where we were played pretty well the last couple of games, we still have those spurts where we turn it over 3-4 times in a row, or give up 3-4 offensive rebounds on a single possession, and then we'll be pretty good again for a little bit, and then all of a sudden we revert back to that again. So we got to try to limit that as much as we can, and see more glimpses of the good basketball that we've seen here the last couple of games.
You get ready to take on Crookston. What do you know about them?
Reggie Windham is really, really good. He's going to be a handful for us, and I think he's a handful for most any team that they play. And, he's kind of the head of the snake, I guess, if you will, for them. So we got to try to contain him as much as we can. But, they got some good young pieces as well. The big freshman kid, he's a horse inside. And, the feed kid, he can shoot it. Seems like when he's on. And we got to make sure that we contain him. Kind of reminds me of his dad back in the day.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to shoot. Stay in the post, nothing else. But you get ready to take on the Pirates. How's the health of your team?
Pretty good. We were banged up for Holzer. This will be his 5th game back here after coming back from a knee injury in football, and we're slowly getting him back into extended minutes here. He's still on a little bit of a time crunch here as far as minutes he can play, but other than that, I think we're pretty good, knock on wood.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Greyhound victory?
Rebounding and taking care of the ball. If we can at least improve on at least one of those, we'll have a shot. If we can do both of those, we may end up sneaking out a win. We'll see what happens.
Coach, thanks for talking to us. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And that is the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Coach Ben Hemberger. And his Greyhounds are 2-12 on the season. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. In his second year, his team is 1-14 on the season, coming off a 1-point loss to Roseau on Saturday, and a close loss to Climax Fisher on Friday. 2 tough losses as they led in the late minutes in both of those games, but weren't able to hold on. So they're looking to bounce back and get their second win of the season here this evening. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. That'll be coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
Trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman. And Coach, coming off a tough loss at Roseau, played pretty well, but they were able just to have the last 5 points of the game, and that proved to be the difference.
Yeah, it was in the long bus ride home, thinking about it and pondering it all weekend. And so I'm glad we get to play tonight.
What positives did you take away from the game?
I thought, we did a really good job moving the basketball all game. We didn't finish in the first half. But second half, we missed some too. But for the most part, our shot selection was a lot better. And we did a good job throughout the game kind of moving the ball.
How about on the defensive end? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, defensively, that Nambarovich kid from Roseau is obviously pretty good. Reggie did a good job on him. I know he had a lot of points, but half of them from the free throw line, So no, defensively, we got to finish our box outs every possession tonight.
You make it through health-wise pretty good on Saturday?
Yeah, just minor ankle things, I think, and some bruises, but nothing big.
You don't get any practice. Obviously, you played Saturday. So what's the message to the team here before you start? Just keep on building them, what you've been doing well?
Yeah, and just keep staying positive with them. It's easy to put your head down. It's easy for me to put my head down and pull my hair out and do all that. But you got to look forward and look up, and that's all you can do. And so I try to relay that to the message to the guys and just, I know we're having fun, but it's not fun losing. But we just got to continue to go to work and go to battle and play for each other.
And you've been right there in so many games, and it's just getting over that, finishing the game in the last two games, and you'd have a nice winning streak going.
Yeah, we would. You look back at it, we should. Realistically, we could be 7-7 right now. With all those close games that we've had, and we were a 500 team, and we actually kind of play like a 500 team half the time. Turnovers have gotten better the last few games. Roseau game, now you get me going again, turn the ball over 3 straight times and threw it to nobody, but then we settled in. Long bus ride, kids just played the night before, I get it. But yeah, so we're better than our record, but we gotta prove it.
Yeah. Fosston, what do you know about them?
Yeah, they got a couple good players. A bruiser down low likes to get after it. They're a physical team, and they've had some tight, close games too this year. So their record's not probably is what it shows too. How good they are too.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
Yeah, we got to go play with really aggressive intensity, I think, and then we just got to make the simple plays all game long and finish the possessions boxing out on defense.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck.
Yep, thanks, Chris.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman, and his pregame comments right here on KROX. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We'll also have the starting lineups. That's all going to be coming up next, as we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups next here on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag.
Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Now it's time to honor America. R.J. Zavril and Sons proudly presents for this listening audience our national anthem. Lake County. And now it's time for the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. So they have what you need, and make sure you get a battery that will start the first time, every time. From a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They are proud to be your only locally owned auto parts dealer in Crookston. As we take a look at the starting lineups, first for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Fosston Greyhounds. They are 2-12 on the season. They will go like this. It'll be Jake Howard, a 6'3 junior. Quentin Lundell, a 5'8 freshman. Jack Seckley, a 6'3 junior. David Kerfman, a 5'10 junior. And Darian Holzer, a 6'4 sophomore. It'll be Howard, Lundell, Seckley, Kerfman, and Holzer for the Fosston Greyhounds. The Crookston Pirates, they're coached by Bruce Erdman in his second season. They're 1-14 on the season. They'll go with Reggie Wenjum, a 6'2 senior. Gunnar Groven, a 5'9 senior. Nolan Cassavan, a 6'2 senior. Carter Fee, a 6'2 senior. And Nolan Johnson, a 6'3 freshman. It'll be Wenjum, Groven, Cassavan, Fee, and Johnson, the starting five for the Crookston Pirates. Well, as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and JV boys hockey, it was Crookston beating Detroit Lakes by a 2. Is it live? Is it live? Well, again, 2-1 JV boys hockey. Now the opening tip's going to be won by Crookston. Fee leaves it off to Johnson. Johnson misses the layup, and it'll be Fosston ball. So Fosston gets a stop on the first possession. Now they're looking for a score, but Reggie Wenjum's going to steal the ball away, and it's knocked out of bounds. So both teams come up empty on their first offensive possession. Wenjum gets the steal on the help from behind. Now Groven dribbles up to the top of the key, into the free throw line, picks up the dribble, lays it off to Johnson. Johnson will go right to the basket, puts it up too strong. A rebound is grabbed by Fosston. Putting it up And it's going to be tipped away by Crookston, and it will be Fosston ball. They'll be inbounding. It'll be Jake Howard, a 6'3" junior, inbounding. Inbound pass goes near side to Holzer. Now back over to Howard. Howard cuts in, puts it up. That's too strong. Windham with the rebound. He'll bring it into the front court. He has the ball knocked away. And Holzer grabs the loose ball steal. He'll leave it off to Lundell. A little sloppy. Looks like two teams with a combined 3 wins to start off this ball game. A minute in. We've already had several turnovers. Now a pass. There's another one as Windham will get a steal. He brings it into the front court, cuts right into the lane. Right-hand layup is good. Windham goes coast to coast, and the Greyhounds want a timeout. A minute 10 into the ball game. Crookston has a 2-0 lead on a Windham steal and a layup. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the first half coming up right after this.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Well, bringing the ball up into the front court will be Fosston after the timeout. Lundell around the perimeter, gets it back. Now a lob pass inside, and getting a little too far behind the backboard, and wisely dumping it off is Howard. Now it goes off left wing, back over to the right wing to Lundell. Up to the top of the key, ball stolen away by Windham. That'll be his 3rd steal already, and he'll drive in for a layup. Windham with back-to-back steals for a layup. And it's 4-0. Crookston with the lead. 16-15 remaining. And then a 3 by Jake Howard. The junior gets the first points for Fosston. Just shy of 2 minutes into the ball game. 4-3. The offense starting to pick up a little bit now. Groven at the top of the key. Leaves it off right wing. Goes to to Cassavant. Now up to Fee at the top of the key. He looks in. Lays it up top to Groven. Groven cuts towards the basket, lays it off to Cassavant. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Now up to Fee. 3-pointer top of the key, and it out no good. Rebound. Johnson grabs it. He turns around, lays a pass off to Groven. He puts up the shot. That's off the mark. And coming away with the rebound is Holzer. Holzer leaves it off to the near sideline. Over to Kerfman. Now to the near corner. Howard, who has the 3-pointer. Now it's almost a steal, but Fosston will hold on to the ball. Windham almost had his 4th steal of the game. Now a shot put up. That's off the mark. Fee with the rebound. His first of the game, and he'll bring it up into the front court. Lays a pass off left wing. Now around the perimeter, up to the top. Windham, his 3-pointer. That's off the mark. Rebound. Johnson comes away with it, his 2nd. And then a foul is going to be called on Fosston. The foul is going to be on Kerfman. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul. Checking out of the game will be Lundell. Checking in will be Noah Martinson, the 6-foot sophomore. Inbound pass goes to the backcourt. With the ball, Fee leaves it into the free throw line to Windham. He drives in, left hand scoop, spinning layup. A little English off the glass there for Windham. He has all 6 Pirate points. It's a 6-3 lead for Crookston. Fee will get the assist. 14:34 remaining. And a foul is going to be called on Crookston. And the foul is going to be on Nolan Johnson. That'll be his first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul on Crookston. 1 on Crookston and 2 on Fosston. 1 apiece on Howard and Kerfman. Now Holzer's going to check out of the game. Checking in. You have Martinson. And also in is Nyland now. Tucker Nyland, a 6-foot sophomore. Crookston's Josh Hesby checks into the game. He'll replace Nolan Johnson. Working it around the perimeter is Fosston. Seckley, guarded by Windham, leaves a pass off to Nyland. Now over to the far side. Looking. Driving into the basket. Now hitting the jump stop. The defender keeps going. And Jake Howard will get his 5th point of the game. He has all 5 points. So Windjam has all 6 Crookston points. Howard has all 5 Fosston points. Now Crookston with it. Cassavant, top of the key. He drives in, leaves a pass right into the hands of Nyland. Nyland says thank you. He drives into the front court, leaves it off to Seckley. Seckley drives underneath. Reverse layup is good. Nice move by Seckley. 7-6. Fosston takes their first lead of the game. 13:41 remaining, the time of that basket. Down to the front court. With it is Windjam. Crossover dribble. He attacks the lane. Now puts up the shot, and he's going to be fouled. And Windjam will be at the line where he's going to be shooting 2 shots. The foul is going to be on Howard. That'll be his 2nd personal foul. That is the 3rd team foul. Now Windjam, who has all 6 Pirate points, looking to add to that total here. First free throw short off the front of the rim. Bo Smith, the 8th grader, he'll check into the game, replacing Nolan Cassavant. Speaking of 8th graders, in the JV game, Crookston won that by a score of 55-38. Scoring almost half of the points was 8th grader Isaac Erdman. 2nd free throw is good for Crookston. We're tied at 7 apiece. All 7 Pirate points scored by Windjam. In the paint, Howard will muscle up a shot. That's off the mark. Get it out. Fee with the rebound, his 2nd. Pass off to Windjam. Windjam, he'll drive in. Stops. Step back 3. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebound. Grabbed by Kerfman. Kerfman into the front court. Leaves it over to Howard. Howard, he'll drive into the paint. Has the ball knocked away. Regains control. Spins. Has the ball knocked away again. The ball is loose. Howard picks it up. Leaves it up top of the key to Lundell. His 3, that was Martinson. Crookston had the rebound. Then it was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Fosston. It'll be Pirate ball. Crookston in their navy blues. White numbers, yellow trim. Crookston across the front of the jersey. Fosston in their white uniforms, maroon numbers, black trim. Now Hesby will check out. Checking back in will be Nolan Johnson. We're tied at 7 apiece. 12:50 remaining in this first half of play. Both teams looking for a much-needed win. Crookston lost by 1 to Roseau on Saturday. Gave up a 5-0 run. Well, Reggie's getting close to 1,000 points in his career as the Windjam cuts into the lane, has the ball knocked away. We go over to the far sideline with the ball. Nyland leaves it up. Now to the top of the key, Seckley. Seckley, pass inside Kerfman. Reverse layup is it. Good. What a shot by Kerfman. Boy, that's a tough shot. 9-7, Fosston with the lead. 12:14 remaining. On the reverse layup, Kerfman gets it to go. Good heads-up play there. Pirates with the ball. Pass goes off to Windjam. Windjam backs his way in, leaves it up to Johnson. Johnson cuts right to the basket, puts it up. It's blocked. It's his own rebound. Leaves it to Smith. Pump fake. Now he puts up the shot. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound. Fosston. They'll push it up into the front court. With the ball is Martinson. He'll leave it off to Kerfman. Now to Seckley. Seckley gets it back to Martinson. Back up top. Working it around. Seckley with it now. Goes around the perimeter, back off to the right wing to Kerfman. Now to Seckley, over to Martinson. Martinson on the left wing, up to Kerfman. Thought about the 3, little pump, and now he drives in, puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose, being batted around, and Fee will pick it up. And then a foul is going to be called. And the foul is going to be on Kerfman. That'll be his 2nd personal, 4th team foul. So Kerfman and Howard have 2 fouls apiece. 9-7, Fosston with the lead. Fee has it on the right wing. He'll drive into the paint at the free throw line. Kicks it back to Smith. Smith cuts in, turns around, lays it back up to Fee at the top of the key. He's guarded by Seckley. Now off to Windjam. Into the paint. Now a pass. Smith. He'll tap it over to Fee. Fee with a three-pointer. That's good. Carter Fee with the three. Bo Smith with the assist. And Crookston leads 10-9. 10:41 remaining. Top of the key. Fosston looking to regain the lead. Driving in the lane. Seckley puts up the shot. Might have been partially blocked. Grabs the loose ball. The ball is tapped around. Holzer puts up the shot. He gets the bucket and the foul. The ball like a pinball in there. Bouncing off of everybody and anything. And Holzer's going to be at the line looking for a three-point play. His first points of the game. It's now 11-10. And the free throw for Darian Holzer is good. Three-point play for Holzer. 12-10. Fosston has the lead, tying their largest lead of the game. Crookston's largest lead has been 4-0. Now Windjam has the ball knocked away. Holzer, he's going to go in, and his lay-in is good. Holzer now with the last 5 points. It's 14-10. And another turnover leads to easy points for the Greyhounds. Fee with it at the top of the key. Leaves it off to Smith. Smith takes one dribble, picks it up. Trying to find somebody to get open. Fee will come over and pick it up. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Johnson backs his way. Holzer swats it out of bounds. It'll still be Crookston ball. 9:45 remaining in this first half, almost halfway through. 14-10, Fosston with the lead. Good battle early on here. Now Windjam, he'll fire a three, and he hits it. And that will be the 1,000th point of Windjam's career. So Reggie Windjam with the three-pointer. Gets high fives from his teammates, and he reaches the 1,000th point of his career. And now Windjam gets the ball. He's telling Windjam to wave to the crowd. So Windjam with the 1,000th point of his career. Gets his team within one, trailing 14-13. And now the Pirates will be on the defensive end. .36 remaining in this first half of play. 14-13. Fosston with the lead in the ball. With it is Martinson. Plays a pass up top. Now Windjam steals it. He's going to go in for the layup. Windjam has 12 of the 15 Pirate points. It's now 15-14. Pirates take the lead. And then coming right back, Holzer. He's had the last 7 points now for Fosston, and he'll be looking to get his second three-point play of the game and gives his team a 16-15 lead. At the line, Holzer. Right-hand free throw is good. He now has 8 points in the game. 17-15. Fosston regains the lead by 2 in this back-and-forth battle. Johnson checks out. Checking back in for Crookston will be, I have Smith, Cassavant, Fee, Groven, Windjam, and Smith. Smith drives baseline. He puts up the shot. That's off the rim. Rebound. Fosston has it, and they'll bring it up into the front court. Little left-hand stutter step dribble for Lundell. Lays a pass up. Now goes off to Seckley. Seckley, bounce pass inside, and a foul is going to be called. I believe that'll be on Cassavant on the hold. And it is on Nolan Cassavant. That'll be his first personal. That's the 4th Pirate team foul. Inbound pass goes to Holzer. Now he leaves it off left wing to Lundell. Lundell drives in onto the baseline. Leaves it up top of the key to Martinson. Now over to the far side. Lundell drives baseline, puts up the runner, and that's a foul. It's going to be called on Bo Smith. I was waiting for that whistle. It could have been blown a little bit earlier. So that'll be on Smith. That'll be his first personal foul. 5th team foul at the line. Quentin Lundell, first free throw is good. All 5 starters have scored now for Fosston. At the line, shooting one more with 8:32 remaining in this first half. Looking to give his team the largest lead of the game for the Greyhounds. Well, they've led by 4 twice now. 19-15 as both free throws are made. Now Crookston with the ball. Pass goes off to Cassavan, up to Smith at the top of the key. He gets it back over to Wenjum. Wenjum dribbles off onto the baseline, underneath the basket, kicks it out. Smith, wide open 3. That's too strong. Rebound goes to the far corner. Saving it is Nyland, and he gets it off over to Lundell. Left-hand dribble at the half-court circle. He's guarded. You got a freshman guarded by an 8th grader, and then you have a foul away from the ball going to be called, and that is going to be on Holzer. That'll be his first personal. That'll be the 5th team foul. Both teams with 5 fouls apiece. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Wenjum going to bring it up for Crookston. Crossover dribble. Leaves the pass to Smith on the left wing. Now to Groven at the top of the key. Groven gets it back to Cassavan. He dribbles up. Now leaves it over to Smith. Smith off to the far sideline to Groven. Gunner bounces a pass off to Cassavan. He'll put it up too strong off the front of the rim. Rebound Holzer. Leaves it out to Seckley. Seckley into the front court. Leaves it back over to Lundell. He'll get the offense started. Man-to-man defense by Crookston. Pass inside to Holzer. He'll go strong to the basket, and he flips it up off the glass. Good. Holzer with 2 more. He now has 10 points. 21-15, largest lead of the game for either team. And Crookston misses another shot, another rebound for Fosston. Top of the key. Lundell, he'll drive, has the ball poked away. It's going to be picked up by Fee. Fee drives in, lays a pass off to Smith. Nice pump fake, he puts it up, good. Smith with a nice use of the pump fake. Gets the defender flying in the air. Brings the Pirates within 4, 21-17. Now Holzer, he'll take it right back to the basket, right at Nolan Cassavan, and he lays it in for 2. 12 points now for Holzer. 23-17 the score, 6:25 remaining. And then the Pirates come right back, and they'll answer with a bucket there by Gunnar Groven. That'll be his first points of the game. And the defense is sort of exited here as we have 23-19. Back and forth we go. Holzer puts it up. Oh, they're going to call a block. The official underneath the basket was going to call a charge. So that'll be the second foul on Cassavan. Holzer's going to be at the line shooting 2. Girls basketball team sitting in the front row. They brought out the nuts and bolts chant. Now the free throw for Holzer's off the mark. Holzer at the line shooting 1 more. He's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Eyes down the rim, right-hand shot, good. Nothing but net there. Holzer will check out. Checking back into the game will be Jake Howard. 6:07 remaining. Wenjum looks over to Coach Erdman for the offensive play. Brings it into the front court. Stops at the half-court circle, leaves a pass off left wing. Goes to Groven. Bounce pass, that's going to be stolen by Nyland. Nyland drives in, and he's going to be fouled by Groven. Gunnar Groven will pick up his first personal foul. That'll be the 7th team foul. At the line shooting the bonus will be Fosston. 1 point, it was 4-1. Fouls for Fosston. Then the Pirates have turned into the Hackmasters here. So Nyland will be at the line where he's shooting the bonus. He gets the first one. He'll get the bonus shot. .5:49 remaining, 25-19. And the second free throw is off the mark. Cassavant will get the rebound. So Nyland, 1 of 2. Gets his first point of the game. 25-19 the score. Pass off to the right wing. It'll go over to Smith. Now to Fee. Fee, a left wing 3. That's nothing but net. Smith will get the assist. His second of the game. It's now 25-22. Just like that, the Pirates back to within a possession. Now with the ball, left wing, Martinson. Lays a pass to Seckley. Seckley has the ball poked away. Smith picks it up. Smith into the front court. Drives into the lane. Stops. Leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam cuts in. Right-hand scoop shot off the back of the rim and falls in. 2 more for Windjam. And the Pirates on a 5-0 run. They trail 25-24. 4:54 remaining. On the left wing. Pass goes up top of the key. Lundell. He's guarded by Smith. Leaves a pass off to Seckley. Now inside. Turning around. Howard. He is grabbed on the arm by Groven. And Groven will pick up his second personal foul. And at the line shooting 2 will be Jake Howard. Howard at the line. Shooting the bonus. 4:41 remaining. Free throw off the front of the rim. No good. Kerfman will check back in for Fosston. He's going to replace Quentin Lundell. Now the second free throw by Howard. The 6'3" junior. Shot is good. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. He has 6 points in the game. 26-24. Fosston leads by 2. Crookston with the ball. Fee. Now it looks like a 2-3 zone by Fosston. Smith kicks it off to Groven. Groven lobs it over to Fee. Fee back to Groven. Takes a few dribbles, gets it back to Fee. Now he'll fire a long 3 and hits nothing but net. His third 3 of the game. And the Pirates regain the lead, 27-26. Coming back, Fosston fires up a shot. That's off the mark. 4th rebound for Fee as he dribbles off to the left wing, cuts in, leaves a pass out to Cassavant. Now to Windjam. Windjam up to Fee. He's firing, and his 3-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Nyland. Nyland over to Kerfman. Kerfman over to the far side. Leaves it to Howard. His 3 is good from the far sideline. Howard with his second 3 of the game. Big shot there. And with 3:40 remaining, it's 29-27. Fosston regains the lead by 2. Good back and forth battle between these two. Top of the key, Cassavant gets it at the free throw line to Smith. Now to Groven. Groven fires a 3. That's too strong. Rebound tapped around, and Fee will come away with it. Fee off to Windjam. Windjam with a 3. In and out, no good. The rebound is loose, and Kerfman grabs it. Then he runs into Groven, and Groven's going to get a tough luck foul there. But that's good hustle by Kerfman, and when you hustle, good things happen, and Kerfman's going to be at the line where he's going to be shooting the bonus. That'll be the third personal foul on Groven. That is the 9th team foul. Hesby's going to check in. He's going to replace Groven with those 3 fouls. So 3:14 remaining in this first half of play. At the line is Kerfman shooting the front end of the bonus. Shooting his first free throw of the game. Eyes down the rim, right-hand free throw, good. He'll get the bonus shot. (30-27). Kerfman shooting one more, looking for his 4th point of the game, and he hits it. Nothing but net on both shots. 31-27, 4-point lead now for Fosston. Pass goes off to Cassavant on the right wing. He gets it back to Windjam. Windjam, skip pass to Smith, now to Fee. Fee leaves it back over to Windjam. Along a 3, off the mark, rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. 2:56 remaining. Bringing the ball up will be Fosston. Boys hockey, Crookston and Detroit Lakes tied up at 1 after 1 period of play. Top of the key, Howard for Fosston. Leaves it off left wing. Now inside, it's tipped away. Fee saves it. Gets it over to Windjam. Windjam drives in. Offensive foul is called. So Windjam will pick up the foul on the charge. That's the 10th team foul, but it's a player control foul, so no free throws will be taken. Seckley leaves it off to Howard, to Kerfman. Kerfman leaves it to Howard. There we go. I was just foreshadowing. Now a shot put up by Holzer. That's no good. Might have been partially blocked by Hesby. The ball is loose. Smith and Holzer fighting for it, and a jump ball is going to be called. The possession arrow in favor of Fosston. We'll have substitutions. Checking in will be Martinson and Lundell. They're going to replace Kerfman and Howard. They both have 2 fouls apiece. Good substitutions there by Coach Hemberger. Make sure they don't pick up that 3rd foul late in this half. Pass goes up to Holzer. Fake pass. Now takes a dribble, double dribble. (31-27), 2:21 remaining. Bringing the ball up. Well, it is a Windjam. Windjam at the top of the key. Leaves a pass inside. Now a bounce pass, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Fosston. The foul will be on Seckley. First personal, 6-team foul. 2:08 remaining. Crookston trailing by 4. They have the ball, inbounding on the baseline. Fee on the corner. His 3 is off the mark. Rebound, Smith. He puts it up and good. Smith with his 4th point of the game on an ill-advised shot by Fee, 31-29. But Smith bailed them out. Now on the right wing with the ball is Lundell. Lundell at the top of the key. And no foul there. There's a good collision. Now the pass tipped away. Fee will pick it up. He'll leave it up to Windjam. Windjam in the far corner. Skips a pass over to Hesby. He'll fire a 3. No good. Too strong. Missed everything. Seckley with the rebound. Minute and a half remaining in this first half. 31-29. Fosston with the lead and the ball. At the top. Pass goes off to Nyland. Nyland picks up the dribble. Leaves it over to the near side. Martinson dribbles up to the top. Leaves it over near side to Lundell. Kicks it back to Seckley. He'll take a 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. Holzer tries to tap it to himself, but Smith is going to pick it up. Smith jogs into the front court. Lays it past to Windjam. He'll cut right to the basket. His layup is good. Reggie Windjam with 2 more. Smith gets his 3rd assist of the game. And the Pirates have tied it up at 31 apiece with 49.3 seconds. And the Greyhounds will have an offensive foul, and that is going to be on Martinson. With the ball, pass goes off right wing, over to Fee. Fee leaves it up to Hesby at the top of the key. Now off to Windjam. Windjam bumped, gets it over to Hesby. Now back left wing. With it is Windjam, and Windjam's going to be fouled. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Holzer with 28 seconds left, and that is going to be the bonus. So Windjam will be at the line where he's going to be shooting the bonus. If he makes the first, he'll get the second. And Holzer was shaken up on the play. He does have that knee brace on the right knee, and we see Dr. Lucas Biermeyer here. He's going to take a look at him. That'll be Holzer's 2nd personal foul. At the line is Windjam, looking to give his team the lead. Now the free throw is good. Windjam will get the bonus shot. 32-31. Windjam with 17 points. Now the second free throw. Right-hand shot is good. Nothing but net on both of them. Windjam now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 33-31. 25 seconds remaining. Crookston leading by 2. Now a pump fake by Lundell, and then he puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Windjam with the rebound. Long pass up to Cassavan. Cassavan on the right wing. Skips it off to Fee. Fee will not shoot it. 12 seconds left. They're going to let hold for the last shot. Leading by 2. Now Windjam, he'll cut right into the lane. Drives by everybody and lays it in for 2. And the half-court shot, off the rim. Almost went in. And Crookston will take a 35-31 lead in an entertaining first half back and forth. Both teams had leads. Both teams had leads around 4, 5, 6 points. But the Pirates are able to take the lead at the half, 35-31. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the halftime show. That'll be coming up right after this on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
And welcome back to the halftime show as the Crookston Pirates lead 35-31. An exciting back and forth battle throughout that first half. As we take a look at the scoring, Reggie Wenjum for Crookston leads the way. He leads all scores, 20 points. Then 9 from Carter Fee. 4 points off the bench for Bo Smith and 2 for Gunnar Groven. Playing and not scoring were Nolan Cassavant, Nolan Johnson, and Josh Hesby. For the Fosston Greyhounds, they were led in scoring. You had, 6, 8, 10, 13 points for Darian Holzer, 9 points from Jake Howard, 4 points for Kerfman, and then 2 points apiece for Lundell and Seckley, and 1 for Nyland. Playing and not scoring was Noah Martinson. 35-31, Crookston has the lead at the half. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That's going to be coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavrals for, this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavral & Sons. It feels great.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. First scores that we have, let's tell you about the Section 8A girls hockey seeding meeting today. It went as expected. There was no surprises whatsoever. Warroad number 1, East Grand Forks 2, Thief River Falls 3, Crookston 4, Detroit Lakes 5, and International Falls 6. So Crookston, they're going to be taking on Detroit Lakes on Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Crookston Sports Center. We'll have that on KROX Radio and KROX TV. On KROX Radio right now, Crookston Pirate boys hockey tied at 1 after one period of play with Detroit Lakes. 1-1 there in a huge Section 8A battle there for seeding purposes. JV, Crookston won that 2-1. Boys basketball, JV, Crookston won 55-36. Crookston leads here in the varsity game 35-31. Pirate wrestling, they are competing in the Crookston Quadrangular. That is going on as we speak. They're wrestling Barnesville, Black Duck, Cass Lake, Bena, and Thief River Falls. In softball today, UMC's down in Branson, Missouri. And they lost 2 yesterday, and then today they took on, was it the 10th or 11th ranked team in the nation, University of Central Oklahoma. They beat UMC 10-1. And McKendree University out of Illinois beat UMC 9-1. So those are the scores that we have on our scoreboard update. The Minnesota Wild taking on Montreal. They lead 2-1. 6 minutes left in the second period of play there. And Memphis leading the Timberwolves by a score of 75-66. 8:43 left in the third quarter of that one. And let's see if we can track down some basketball scores here. And boys basketball, Stephen Argyle and Goodrich Grigla tied at 44 apiece. 6 minutes left in the game there. Norman County Eastfield and Hitterdall leads Lake Park Audubon 50-29. 13 minutes left in the game in that one. Winnimac, they lead Monoman Waban 36-28 at halftime. And those are some of the scores. No finals yet. Kitson County Central leads Badger Greenbush Middle River 51-32. Just some of the scores. As we start the second half, Crookston with the ball. Pass goes to the free throw line over to the far side. Windjam, and Windjam hits the three. 23 points for Reggie Windjam. It's a 38-31 lead, and Windjam has the last 9 points of the game. He's on a 9-0 run on his own. The Pirates are on an 11-0 run. Cassavant, by the way, had the assist on that one, his second assist of the game. Now the Greyhounds put up a shot. That's off the mark. Grabbing the rebound, putting it back in will be Nyland, 38-33. That breaks the 11-0 run by the Pirates. Now Crookston with it. Looks like man-to-man defense by Fosston. Pass goes off left wing. Over to Cassavant from Groven. Now to Johnson. Johnson off to the right wing. Johnson had 3 fouls in that first half. That's why he sat for most of it. Now a pass inside. Johnson puts up the shot. He's fouled by Nyland. That'll be Nyland's first personal foul. That'll be the first team foul of this second half. And Nolan Johnson going to be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Johnson, the freshman, looking for his first point of the game. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Well, again, in the JV game, Pirates were led by 8th grader Isaac Erdman. He had, 25 points in that one. Now the second free throw for Johnson is good. Pirates have some good, very good young players coming up, boys and girls. Future's bright, that's for sure. Now a pass off to the far sideline. And Seckley puts up a shot. That's off the mark. Rebound, Cassavant. That'll be his third of the game. Long pass up to Groven. He'll put it up too strong. Johnson with the rebound. He puts it back in. Now Johnson gets his third point of the game. 41-33. Crookston has their biggest lead of the game. 16:15 remaining. Just underway in the second half of play. Around the perimeter. Pass goes off right wing to Howard. Howard drives in, puts up the shot. That's good off the glass. Howard with his 11th point of the game. 41-35. Crookston will bring it up. Windjam leaves it off to Fee. He's on the right wing. Kicks it off to Cassavant. Now to Windjam. Over to Johnson. Johnson backs his way in, turns around, puts up the shot. That's off the mark. Into the front court. Pass goes off left wing to Howard. Howard drives baseline. Underneath. Reverse layup is good. Tough shot by Howard. Kerfman had a beauty of a reverse layup in the first half. Now Howard has a beauty there. 41-37. Crookston with the lead and putting up a short jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound Johnson. Johnson puts it back up. No good, but a foul is going to be called. Nolan Johnson with 5 rebounds now. He'll be at the line shooting 2. The foul is going to be on Jack Seckley. That'll be his second personal foul. You have 2 fouls apiece on Howard, Seckley, and Kerfman and Holzer all have 2 fouls apiece. Holzer not starting the second half. He did have that tweak the knee a little bit towards the end of the first half. 15 remaining. Just shy of 3 minutes into the second half. Johnson's second free throw. He misses that one as well, but Wenjum grabs the rebound. Wenjum on the left wing. He'll drive, puts it up the shot, and he'll get the bucket and the foul. 25 points for Wenjum. He'll be at the line looking for number 26. Seckley will pick up his 3rd personal foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul in the second half. 15:09 remaining. Wenjum looking for the 3-point play. He misses the free throw. 43-37. Wenjum with 25 points in the game. Now at the top of the key. Pass goes off right wing. Up to the top. Now Wenjum almost steals it away. Seckley picks it up. Seckley cuts in, leaves it out to Howard. Howard on the near sideline, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Crookston. It's going to be on, well, they said 3, but there is no 3, so that'll be on Wenjum. His second personal, 1st team foul. Seckley gets the inbound pass, leaves it up top of the key. Now around the perimeter. Goes over to Howard up top. Back to Seckley on the left wing. He's guarded by Wenjum. Backs his way in. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound. Seckley tries to save it, but he dives and lays flat there. But good effort there by Seckley. Laying his body out on the line to try to save that. 14:33 left. Pass goes off to Fee. He'll fire up a 3. That's off the mark. Cassavan with the rebound. He kicks it out to Groven. Groven baseline jumper, short off the front of the rim. Rebound, Nyland for Fosston. Now the pass up into the front court to Martinson. He leaves it to Howard. Back to Seckley. He spots up for the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, Fee. Fee going to bring it up into the front court. Right hand dribble, leaves it off to Wenjum. Wenjum back up to Fee. Now back over to Wenjum. Wenjum cuts in on the baseline, leaves it to Johnson. He'll attack the basket. He puts it up no good, and Seckley's going to pick up his 4th foul of the game. So that'll be the 4th team foul as well. At the line is Johnson, shooting 2. And the first free throw is good. 44-37. Seckley checks out with those 4 fouls. Well, after 2 periods of play, Detroit Lakes leads Crookston 3-1 in boys hockey. Have that on KROX radio tonight, that big Section 8A matchup. Now the second free throw, that's off the mark. Wenjum with the rebound, his 5th of the game. He leaves it inside to Johnson. Johnson power dribble, puts up the shot. That is off the mark, gets his own rebound. Leaves it out. Fee with a 3, and he hits it. 12 points now for Fee after the offensive rebound and the putback, and now the Greyhounds want a timeout. 47-37. The Pirates have their biggest lead of the game. 13:39 remaining. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on KROX.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products.
Welcome back here as we take a look at some boys basketball scores. Updates, 2 minutes left in the first half. Sacred Heart leads East Grand Forks Senior High 32-26. Staples, Motley, and Frazee are tied at 35. Bertha Hewitt leads Monaga 61-58 late in the game there. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton leads Hawley 32-17 at halftime. Barnesville over Park Rapids 50-40. 10 minutes left in the game there. New York Mills leads Wadena Deer Creek at halftime 27-23. Pelican Rapids beating up on Perham 52-28. Thief River Falls leads Roseau 54-29. Some more scores and boys basketball action here tonight. After the timeout, Fosston with the ball. Pass goes off right wing to Martinson. With it, Kerfman back around. Martinson leaves it off to the right wing. Howard drives in, stops, now puts up the fadeaway jumper. That's off the mark. Windjam with another rebound, his 6th of the game. He'll bring it up into the front court. Long pass up to Fee. He'll drive in, leaves a pass off to Cassavan. He misses the jumper, and then a foul is going to be called. And that is going to be on Fosston. That's going to be on Kerfman. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. Inbounding will be Windjam. On the baseline, he's looking. Gets it up to Smith. Now over to Groven. Groven dribbles up to the top, and a pass. There's nobody there. That'll be a turnover. Coach Erdman, both hands on his hips, and those are the turnovers that drive a coach crazy. Pass off right wing. Now driving Howard. Howard stops, puts up a baseline jumper, misses everything, but Kerfman grabs the rebound, has the ball tipped around, puts up the shot, no good, and Groven grabs the rebound. Groven will bring it up to the front court, leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam on the right wing, bounces a pass up to Smith. Bow with it, gets it back to Groven on the right wing. He'll try to dribble towards the lane, leaves it back to Cassavan. He'll cut in, leaves it over to Smith. Smith gets by the defender, leaves it to Fee on the left wing. Fee inside to Groven. Groven makes a move, drives in, puts it up. It's good, and the foul. Gunnar Groven with his 4th point of the game. Nice strong take to the basket. He'll be at the line trying to convert the 3-point play. That'll be Smith's 4th assist of the game. 12:14 remaining. Groven looking for a 3-point play. Eyes down the rim. Right-hand free throw is good. 50-37, 3-point play for Gunnar Groven. He has his 5th point of the game. Now the Pirates trying to expand this lead even more. They have their biggest lead, 13. Oh boy, Kerfman was fouled, nothing called. And now the ball is loose. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fosston, and it'll be Crookston ball. Kerfman wondering what he has to do to get a call. He was mugged on the way up. Now Crookston will have the ball. Groven into the front court, up to the top of the key. Dribbles off left wing. Now it goes back over to Fee. Fee's at the top, leaves it into Windjam. Windjam almost had it knocked away before he could catch it, but he does grab the ball. Windjam leaves it off to Smith. He's underneath, has the ball knocked away. It goes off the leg of a Greyhound player. It will still be Crookston ball. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 11:40 left in the game. Crookston leading 50-37. Pass goes to Cassavant, far sideline. He hands it off to Windjam. Windjam with a 3, hits it. Reggie Windjam gets 3 more. And with 11.5 minutes remaining, it's now 53-37. And a reach-in foul going to be called on Carter Fee. That'll be his 1st personal. Josh Esby's going to check into the game, and he's going to replace Bo Smith. 28 points for Windjam. You have 12 points for Fee, so they have 40 of the 53. So Windjam went and fixed the net. Everybody gave him a nice round of applause for doing that. He's doing everything. He hasn't sold anything out of the concession stand yet, but I'm sure he's going to do that before the evening's over. On the far corner, driving into the lane. Pass, Howard leaves it out to Kerfman. His shot off the mark. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by the Greyhounds. Martinson leaves it off left wing to Lundell. He'll drive, puts up the runner. That's off the mark. Rebound, Hesby. Hesby with the board, gets it out to Groven. Now up to Fee. Fee drives underneath the basket, leaves a pass off to Hesby. And we'll have Seckley checking back in. He has those 4 fouls. Howard will check out. And a timeout's going to be called by Crookston. We'll take one as well. 10:55 remaining. 53-37. Crookston leading Fosston in boys basketball action. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Score 10:55 remaining. Again, boys hockey. Crookston trails Detroit Lakes after 2 periods of play, 3-1. It was 1-1 after 1. Detroit Lakes leads 3-1 after 2. We have that on KROX radio. The Minnesota Wild, they're tied now at 2 apiece after 2 periods of play. And the Timberwolves trail 87-79 with 3:58 left in the third quarter of that one. Around the perimeter, Fosston with the ball. Pass goes up top of the key. Seckley with a 3. It's too strong. Rebound. One-handed grab by Lundell. He kicks it out over to the right wing. With the ball, driving into the lane, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Hesby. Hesby, that'll be his first personal foul. And we'll have a substitution. Bo Smith going to check in. He's going to replace Hesby. At the line is going to be Howard. Howard has 15 points. And he did get the bucket. So the 3-point play for Howard. 53-40. 10:25 remaining and counting. Wenham drives into the lane. A left-hand layup. That's off the mark. He gets his own rebound. 7th rebound of the game. Fee off to Wenham. Wenham has 3 off the mark. Cassavant with the rebound. That'll be his 5th of the game. Pass goes over to, I don't know if that was intended for Smith, but he picks it up. Now he'll drive onto the baseline. Puts up the shot. Too strong off the back of the rim. Seckley with the rebound. Throws it off the back of the backboard. And it'll be Crookston ball. Seckley, as soon as he threw it, he just, he was leaning. He had really no other options. He tried to get it and just clipped the bottom of the backboard. And it's Crookston ball. Wenham inbounding. Gets it to Cassavant. He puts it up too strong. Rebound, Howard. Howard into the front court. He stops on the left wing. Cuts in. Now steps back to the free throw line. Nice move. Fadeaway jumper off the back of the rim. Hits off. No good. Rebound, Fee. That's his 7th of the game. He and Wenham tied for the game high with 7 boards apiece. Now it's Wenham. Tries to cut baseline underneath the basket. Kicks it out to Groven. Groven traveled. Groven traveled. 53-40. 9:35 remaining. Cassavant will check out. Johnson will check back in. They didn't bring us any McDonald. 53-40 is the score. We're almost halfway through. 9:30 remaining. 13-point lead, largest lead of the game for Crookston, or either team for that matter. Pass off to Kerfman. Kerfman up top, now off to the left wing. It'll go to Lundell. Lundell, he leaves it to Kerfman, and Kerfman lays it in for his 6th point of the game. 53-41. Crookston coming back. Groven leaves a pass to Smith. He drives baseline, turns around, kicks a pass out to Fee. Fee will spot up for the three, and he hits it. That'll be his 5th three of the game. 56-42. And coming back, a foul is going to be called on Crookston. That'll be on Bo Smith. That'll be his 2nd personal. That'll be the 4th team foul. At the line, Lundell, he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the game. Right-hand free throw is good. 3 points now for Quinton, the 5'8" freshman guard. He'll be at the line shooting one more. And the shot is good. 4 points now for Lundell, all 4 from the free throw line. 56-44. Crookston's lead is 12. Pass into the far corner goes to Groven. Groven off to the left wing to Johnson. Now to Wenjum. Wenjum cuts in. Little right-hand scoop shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, leaves it off to Groven. He'll put it up, too strong. Rebound right back to Groven's hands. He puts it up. That's in and out, no good. And out of bounds, last touch by Fosston. So they're going to call flopping. I was going to say it looked like it went off of Crookston, but they're going to call a flop. Warning. Now a pass inside to Johnson. Johnson backs his way in. Nice little spin move. Puts it up. It goes off the back of the rim. Got to get Nolan. We got to teach these guys how to use the backboard. Now on the near sideline. With it is Martinson. Martinson leaves it to Howard. Howard drives in. He puts up the runner. Howard gets the basket, and it's a 10-point ball game, 56-46. 7:40 remaining. 18 points now for Howard. Pirates with the ball. Fee leaves it off right wing. Goes to Wenjum. Wenjum drives right into the paint. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Wenjum with 30 points. Crookston leads 58-46. Fosston with the ball. Bounce pass to Seckley. Now it goes to Kerfman. Back up top of the key. A three-pointer. That's way off the mark, but following his shot and putting it up, no good. Rebound. Fee's going to grab the rebound. He'll push it up, leaves it off to Smith. Smith drives in and lays it in for two. His 6th point of the game. Bo Smith hustling down the floor. Gives his team a 60-46 lead. Now the Greyhounds coming back. Seckley leaves it off. Over to the right wing. Bounce pass up to Kerfman. Now to the left wing. It'll go to Seckley. Seckley backs in. Turns around. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Seckley with his 4th point of the game. 6:25 to go. Fosston looking for some stops here. Wenjum. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Martinson. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. That's the 7th team foul, so Wenjum will be at the line. He's going to be shooting the bonus. (60-48). Crookston with the lead. Johnson is going to check out. And the free throw for Wenjum is short off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Groven. Bringing the ball up. Fosston's. Lundell dumps a pass off left wing. Over to Martinson. Now up top. Over to the right wing, Lundell. Left hand dribble. Howard gets it to Martinson. Now up top of the key. Pass around the perimeter. Driving in. Lundell bounces a pass off to Seckley. His three-pointer is too strong. Rebound to Wenjum with another one. That's his 9th. Wenjum will bring it up. He has 30 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals. Now a pass off to Fee. His 3 is off the mark. Rebound Groven. That'll be his 6th rebound of the game. Back to Fee on the right wing. He bounces the pass into Windjam. He'll drive in, has the ball knocked away, and an offensive foul is going to be called. The foul on Windjam. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. 5.5 minutes remaining. 60-48, Crookston with the lead. Bringing the ball up will be Lundell. Lays a pass off left wing to Kerfman. Now up top of the key with it, Martinson. He drives into the free throw line, kicks it out. And driving in, Lundell lays it to Nyland, and he flips it up for a basket. That'll be his 5th point of the game. 60-50. 10-point lead for Crookston. Fee with it, leaves it off to Smith. Smith will drive in, kicks it out to Fee. His three-pointer from the right wing is good. Carter Fee with his 6th 3 of the game, and 4:52 remaining. 63-50. Crookston regains the lead by 13. Now we'll take a break. We'll be back. 4:51 remaining on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. 63-50. We'll be back right after this.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
Well, we have a final in boys basketball. It was Stephen Argyle getting a big win against Goodrich Grigla, 55-53 in that one. Section 8A West, that's going to be a wild one. Well, they cross bracket in the quarterfinals, but it's going to be there's going to be a team that's seeded 7th or 8th that very likely could go on a run and win the section championship. Now a basket there by Howard. That'll be his 20th point of the game. 63-52. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, Lundell. He'll leave it off over to the far sideline. That goes to Howard. Howard has the ball poked away. Picking it up will be Cassavant. Cassavant leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam drives into the lane. He puts it up, misses the layup. Rebound grab by Fosston. Pass over to the far corner. It's going to be stolen away by Windjam. That'll be his 4th steal of the game. Now Reggie just going to slowly bring it up into the front court. Pass goes off to Fee. Now inside to Cassavant. He'll dribble it out up to the top of the key. Kicks it off to Groven. Gunner dribbles up to the top. Leaves it to Cassavant. Now into Windjam. Windjam backs his way in. He's working on Howard. Nice bounce pass off to Cassavant. He puts it up good. Windjam gets the assist. Cassavant gets the bucket. That'll be Nolan's first points of the game. Crookston leads 65-52. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Fosston with the ball. Kerfman looking in. He's guarded by Cassavant. Leaves it up to Lundell and over to Nyland. Nyland up top. Gets it to Howard. Howard looking around. Gets it back off to the left wing. Lundell cuts into the lane. Puts up the shot. That's going to be off the mark. Fee with the rebound. Fee bringing it up into the front court. Leaves it off to Cassavant. Nolan over to Smith. Now up to the top. Gunner takes a few dribbles, picks it up, looks around, leaves it off to Cassavant. Cassavant inside to Windjam. Windjam has the defender fly right by him, does a little spin, and then puts it in for his 32nd point of the ball game. So the Pirates have scored the last 4 points. They lead 67-52, and with 2:22 remaining, as a timeout called by the Greyhounds. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Well, bringing it up after the timeout. Fosston, bounce pass, goes into Howard. Howard goes right towards the post, leaves a pass off to Seckley. Back out to Howard. His three is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Smith picks it up. Smith leaves it off to Windjam. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Crookston leading 67-52. Handoff goes to Smith. He'll dribble up to the top of the key, leaves it off to Windjam. Windjam fakes right, drives left into the paint. He lays it in for two. Windjam with two more, his 34th point of the game. The Pirates have scored the last 6. Minute 40 remaining. 69-52, largest lead for Crookston now, 17 points. Pass inside goes to Howard. Howard backs his way in, puts it up off the glass, too strong. Rebound loose, and coming away with it is Smith. Oh, over to Windjam. He brings it into the front court, now drives in. Left-hand layup is good. Now the Pirates ending the game strong. They have scored the last 8 points. Windjam now with 36, and then laying it in for 2. And we'll have Jacob Halverson. He's going to be checking in here for the Pirates. Getting the bucket is Martinson. That'll be his first point of the game. Windjam's going to check out. 71-54. Bringing the ball up is Groven. Right-hand dribble. Looks over to his left. Finds Fee. Now up to Cassavant at the half-court circle. Nolan, a few dribbles off to his left. Picks up the ball, hands it off to Groven. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Groven kicks it out. It's going to be tipped away. Last touch by Fosston. It will still be Pirate ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass goes to Fee. He's on the right wing. Stops. Now fires up a three. That's going to be short. Rebound is loose and picked up by Fosston Seckley. 24 seconds. Pass goes off right wing. Now it goes to Martinson. 17 seconds left. Over to the near side. Howard. His three is good. Howard hits the three. 10 seconds left. 71-57. That'll be his 23rd point of the ball game, and that is going to be the ball game. The Pirates will get their second win of the season as they come away with a 71-57 victory over the Fosston Greyhounds. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll take a look at the game scoring. We'll take a look at the stats. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that and more. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-game show. The final score, the Crookston Pirates 71 and the Fosston Greyhounds 57. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the post-game show. We'll talk with our Pirate player of the game. We'll also talk with the head coach of the Pirates, Coach Bruce Erdman, and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up right after this.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates come away with a 71-57 victory. They improved to a 2-14 on the season. Fosston, they will drop to 2-13. Crookston led 35-31 at the end of the first half, and then they outscore Fosston 36-26 in the second half to win 71-57. Crookston, they were led by Reggie Windjam. He had 37 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 assists. And then Carter Fee, he had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. And then 6 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals for Bo Smith. 5 points and 4 rebounds for Gunnar Groven. And then 3 points for Nolan Johnson, along with 6 rebounds. And then it was 2 points for Nolan Cassavant. He also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal as well. Playing and not scoring was Josh Hesby. He did have a rebound in the game. Taking a look at the scoring for Fosston, they were led by Jake Howard with 23 points. Then you had 13 points from Darian Holzer, who did not play in the second half. 5 points off the bench for Tucker Nyland. And then 6 points for David Kerfman. 4 points for Quentin Lundell. 4 points for Jack Seckley, 2 points for Noah Martinson. And again, Holzer did not play in the second half. And that obviously is a big factor in the second half as well. So that is the scoring. Again, Crookston led 35-31 at the half. They outscore Fosston 36-26. Also in the first half, Reggie Windjam recorded the 1,000th point of his career and hit that milestone. And I think he joins his both sisters, I think, hit 1,000. Yeah, Hayden and Hallie. And so he's hit that milestone like his big sisters did as well. We will take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with the coach. We'll talk with our player of the game. You can probably figure out who that's going to be. And but we will also take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That's all going to be coming up next as we continue the post-game show. Pirates get their second win of the season. They improved to 2-14. Fosston drops to 2-13 as Crookston wins 71-57. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the rest of the post-game show right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
And welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates come away with their second win of the year, and they closed out the game on a strong note. They, in the last, with 3:20 remaining, they went on an 8-0 run to build a 19-point lead, 71-52. And in the final minute, they did give up 5 points, but they had the lead secured, and they get the win there. 71-57, Crookston gets the win as we take a look at some other scores from around the area. First, in boys hockey, it was, it's Crookston trailing 3-1 after 2 periods of play to Detroit Lakes. That's on KROX Radio. In the JV game, Crookston won that 2-1. Boys basketball, Crookston wins the JV game 55-36. They won the varsity game by a score of 71-57. So a clean sweep here for the Pirates. Other scores that we have this evening in softball, UMC. They are at Missouri, Branson, Missouri. And we're going to have Reggie Wenjum, our Pirate player of the game, coming up. And he's going to join us here. There you go. Oh, and first of all, Reggie. Sorry. That's all right. well, congratulations on the milestone. And, let's first talk about the game. Let's talk about the milestone first. Did you know coming in that, I'm assuming you knew that you were probably pretty close, but did you know coming in that you only needed that many points to get the 1,000-point milestone?
I did, yeah. I knew coming into this game that I was only 8 points away, so I tried not putting too much pressure on myself and just if it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. But, yeah.
How nice was it to get it that early in the game?
It was really good. I made my first bucket, I think, I want to say, and ever since then, I felt good coming into the game, and it just felt really nice, getting it nice and early, so it was just a weight lifted off my shoulders, and then I could just keep playing the game.
He had back-to-back steals for 4 quick points, and that seemed to really get you going.
It did, yeah. Those steals, I was really just reading their eyes because they kind of looked straight at their teammate when they were passing it, so I knew when to pick it off, and I could get a nice, easy layup.
You build the lead, you get your team within one with that three-pointer for the 1,000th point. And do you like getting it on the three-pointer? Was that pretty sweet?
Definitely, yeah. I would say a lot more rewarding, I guess, from a three than a layup or a free throw. I could have had it off the free throw, but let's just say I missed that free throw on purpose.
That's a boring way to get 1,000.
Exactly. Three's more fun.
So you're able. You took the early lead. They take a lead, and you trail by 6 a couple times. You battle back to take the lead at halftime, 35-31, and you've finished the half on you alone. Finished the half on a 6-0 run, I think it was. Smith had a bucket before that, so you go on an 8-0 run to take that 35-31 lead. And what was that like, that momentum going into halftime?
That was huge going into halftime with that 8-0 run because we tried to stay composed when we were down 6, but we knew that we were still totally in this game and that we just needed to get a couple quick buckets going to halftime, and that 8-0 run was huge for us.
You have the lead there, then you come out and you're able to build the lead up to 10 points. Well, it was more than that. You built it up to 53-37, and Nolan had a couple points. Carter, Gunner had a 3-point play in there as well, and it seemed like you guys were really going.
Yeah, we played really well as a team tonight. Everyone was contributing. Everyone was playing a part tonight, and that was a huge for us tonight to have everyone show up and everyone play. And once we got that double-digit lead, we could kind of feel that they were kind of falling apart. And ever since we got that double-digit lead, we solidified that win, and it was huge for us.
You had 37 points in the game, and obviously you were, and a lot of them you were cutting to the lane and able to get some baskets there, and that's something that seems like you've been really doing more and more as the season's gone along.
Yeah, I've been really trying to get all the way to the hoop instead of just getting a little bit outside on floaters, and I've been working on getting all the way to the rim and finishing at the cup. And today they were face guarding me, so I know if I were to back cut or if I were to come off a screen and curl to the hoop, I would be wide open. So that's kind of was my game plan as I saw that they were kind of face guarding me. So I just tried my best to get straight to the hoop.
In the last couple of games, you've had a lead late, and then the other team was able to come back and get the win. This time, you, with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left, you go on an 8-0 run to build a 19-point lead. How big was that? I don't know if you could relax a little bit towards the end.
Yeah, definitely. Once we got up late in the game, we could definitely relax as we knew that the game was kind of ours and it was in our hands to win. And like you said, we've had a few games where we were up and then they kind of came back late and then we kind of fell apart. And that's one thing that we didn't let happen to this game. And we just kept rolling and finished the game off.
After a couple tough ones on Friday and Saturday, how does this feel to bounce back and get a nice one without any practice?
Yeah, this is it feels great to get this one with no practice and just coming into it knowing that we are capable of winning this game. And let's hope that we can keep this going on Saturday too.
You tell coach practice you don't need any more?
Yep. I think we just told him that we're going to take the rest of the week off and just go into Saturday how we did this game as well.
I have a feeling Coach didn't agree.
Definitely not, no. Unfortunately, but it was worth a try.
I'm sure you guys didn't either, though.
Yeah, no.
Maybe a day.
Maybe.
Overall thoughts, obviously you got to be happy to get that second win, and it just seems like you guys are playing much better here in the last several weeks.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great feeling to get this second win, and we know that we still have a lot of season left to play, so we got to keep rolling and keep going day by day.
Well, congratulations, Reggie, and you had both older sisters, didn't they reach 1,000?
Hallie hit her 1,000, and Hayden actually, funny story, hit 999 points.
Yeah, that's right.
She was one off from getting it, but it's a funny story to tell. So
funny to you, maybe not to her.
Maybe not to her, but I think it's a pretty funny story. You getting 999 points, but
yeah, she didn't want all that.
Yeah, she doesn't need that the extra 1 point.
Yep, and your parents are
Chris and Leah Windjam.
And your siblings, you mentioned two of them already, but who are your siblings and what are they doing now?
Hayden, Hallie, and Walker Windjam. So Hallie's my closest, and then Hayden's next, and then Walker's my oldest. Walker is on his own in Colorado, and he's working. Hayden is in grad school, and she's also working over in Grand Forks, and she's also engaged to Hayden Reitmeyer. And then Hallie is at UMC playing basketball, as I'll be joining her next year.
Yeah. And UMC, was that an easy decision? Was it a tough decision on where to go next year, or how did that go?
It was a very tough decision. I was thinking on it for a long time, and I was down to UMC in Concordia, and I had my visit with UMC, and it went super well, and I loved the coaches, and the guys were all super welcoming. So I figured that UMC was my spot, and I'm staying home. So yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't go bad with either of those coaches, Coach Beamish and I think Borman, right?
Yep.
The old Moorhead Spuds coach
Yep.
and Breckenridge coach. But the rest of the season, it's just you guys, I'm sure, just looking at continuing to improve here and move up in the standings if you can.
Yep, exactly. Just keep going day by day, working as hard as we can in practice, and getting better and improving.
And be playing your best in March, right?
Yep, exactly. That's right.
Yep. Reggie, thanks for talking with us. Congratulations on the milestone, and best of luck here the rest of the season.
Thank you, Chris.
Yep. Thank you. And that's Reggie. Oh, congratulations. Reggie Windjam getting that 1,000-point milestone, and congratulations to him. And I love how his eyes got a big smile when he told the story of Hayden only getting 999, as only a sibling could do. But we'll talk with Coach Erdman. That's going to be coming up, and take a look at our scoreboard update. That's all going to be coming up right after this.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavrals this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavril & Sons. It feels great.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater,
Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
This is my farm.
Well, before we talk with Coach Erdman, they're going to get a picture with Reggie and the team and Coach, and on his 1,000th point. But we're going to take a look at the Giraffe Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We have a score. We told you it was 3-1 to Detroit Lakes, led Crookston after 2 periods of play. And the proverbial wheels fell off in the third. The Pirates got in penalty trouble, and Detroit Lakes went 3 of 4 on the penalty power play, and the Pirates lose 8-1 to Detroit Lakes. A tough loss there. It was 1-1 after 1, 3-1 after 2, and Detroit Lakes adds 5 in the third to win 8-1. JV, Crookston won 2-1 in boys hockey. Boys basketball, as you watched right here on KROX TV, the final score 71-57. Crookston gets their second win of the season. Reggie Windjam hits 1,000 points in his career. And let's look at some other scores. What else? In softball, UMC, they lose to University of Central Oklahoma by a score of 10-1. And they also fall to McKendree University 9-1. In boys basketball finals, Stephen Argyle beat Goodridge Grigla 55-53. Monoman Waban came from behind to beat Winnimac 66-64. Kitson County Central beat Badger Greenbush Middle River by a score of 60-40. And let's see, other boys basketball scores. Breckenridge beat West Central area 64-53. You also had Norman County Eastfield and Hitterdall. They were able to beat Lake Park Audubon 72-54. And then Nevis, they beat Walker Hackensack Akeley 89-39. And then you also had the Bagley. They beat Kelly or Northholm 88-55. And East Grand Forks leads Sacred Heart 62-61 with a minute left in that game. Lake of the Woods beat Black Duck 74-68. New York Mills leads Wadena Deer Creek 66-51. Bertha Hewitt beat Monaga 64-58. And Park Christian, Fertile Beltrami moves up to number 8. What did they move up to? I just updated it here. Let's take a look at that. But Fertile Beltrami, after their 15-1 start to the season, they get ranked in the top 10 for the first time this season. And then they fall to Park Christian by a final score of 64-53. And other scores we have: Staples Motley beat Frazee 72-62. Pelican Rapids beat Perham 78-52. And those were some of the boys basketball scores. We have a few more to pass along from AA. It was, if we can find some from our area here. Well, East Grand Forks now leading Sacred Heart 63-61 with a minute left in that game. And Dilworth, Glendon, Felton beat Hawley 67-38. Thief River Falls beat Roseau 73-57. And Barnesville, they beat Park Rapids 73-58. Those are some of the scores that we have so far this evening. We're now joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates. Coach Bruce Erdman joins us now. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win and a pretty solid game from start to finish from your squad tonight.
Yeah, it was good to be on top of this one and how we did it and just the game flow. I was really, really happy for the guys.
I thought Reggie Wenjum sort of set the tone right away on what kind of game it was going to be. He had back-to-back steals for layups, and you take a 4-0 lead right away, and that just got you going, it looked like.
It did. He got into passing lanes, and he was just out to attack. And Reggie, we feed off of him a lot. And when he just takes it to town like that and gets in the passing lanes and just gets us rolling, just easy buckets, that really gets a team going.
Coming in, Reggie knew he needed 8 points to get 1,000. He's able to do that pretty early on, almost halfway, a little shy of halfway through the first half with 9:36 remaining on a three-pointer. And that obviously not only was important because it got you within 1 point, but just showed to have somebody score 8 points in the first 9 minutes. You'll take that.
Yeah. The best part about it was, I don't talk about that to the team.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mention it one time at all this whole season. We just don't talk about it, and I knew he was obviously keeping track, and I knew he was getting close, and I knew he was 8 points away tonight. I thought he was going to get it when he got fouled there, and then I could tell there was a little nerves in that first free throw. So here we go on a free throw, even better, where it's the game's kind of just at a standstill, and then he misses the first one, like. Darn it, and then he comes down and hits a three. I think that's how he got. Yeah, he went from 6 to 9, and refs were good about it, and we blew it dead and recognized him like he should be.
Yep. So he gets that milestone right away, and top it off, you end up getting the win. But the first half, it was back and forth. They took the lead, you took the lead back, and then all of a sudden you find yourselves trailing 31-27 with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the half. And you go on an 8-0 run in the final 3:14 of that half, and that might have been the run of the game for you.
That was a big run. A lot of teams have been doing that to us to end the half. They go on a little 9-0 burst or whatever right to close out the half, or that's happened to us a few times this year, and finally we did it to them. And just the game flow of the first half, I never was really – like I had as a coach, you get these – like vibes and just the way how we were shooting and where we were getting our shots from and how we were getting it inside. I know we didn't score a lot, but Reggie was getting in the paint. We were doing a good job offensively, and then finally we started knocking some shots down, and then that, taking that 8-point lead into halftime was big.
You have the lead. Reggie hits a three right away to start the second half, and you're able to build a 53-37 lead with just under 12 minutes left in the game, and that proved to be another big run for you.
It was. Reggie hits that three out of the time, or out of half. They went zone for a few possessions there, and sometimes you just got to shoot people out of zones. And we did it a couple times in the first half. We knocked some shots down, and then in the second half, Reggie opens it up with a three, and I felt like we did get a little trigger happy after that for a few possessions. They battled back, but yeah, I was building those leads like that, and we continued to build them. And I called timeout just to give our guys a break. We built a big lead, talk about it, like what do we got to do, and then this was like the second game in a row where we built the lead. I called timeout, and then look what Fosston does.
You led, what was it, 44-37. Fee hits a three. Fosston calls a timeout. Gunner had a big three-point play, and then Reggie follows with a three. So you score 9. What do you have? 10. You had a 12-0 run there. So that 8-0 run at the end of the half, and that 12-0 run, and there's the difference.
That's big. And well, we've talked about in the pregame all season. We've talked about it at the end of the games. You write your columns on the radio. Another 10-0 run from they'd used to beat Crookston Pirate basketball. It's always on the other end. But tonight, credit the guys, and it's finally on our end, and it's going to keep. If they do this, it'll stay on our end.
You finished the game strong, unlike the last two games where you were leading and then gave up a 9-0 run to Climax Fisher on Friday, and then I think, 7-0 or something run at the end against Roseau. But you go on an 8-0 run with 3:20 left to build a 19-point lead, and I'm sure that had to be you had to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that was big. Nolan hit that tough, but he actually kind of got bumped on that one too. I thought, but he he was complaining earlier, like, I'm like, I don't care you getting fouled. Like, they're not going to call it. They play. And he was strong on that one, put it in, and that was a big bucket. We missed a couple other ones earlier, like Gunner missed a little floater, Bone was like, so it's just, we kept grinding and go on that 8-0 run. And I knew when we got up that 19 points or whatever, that's when I was like, all right, we got this.
You have Reggie hit 1,000 points. You get the win, 71-57, and I thought all in all a pretty solid game by your team, and never got too low when they did go on a little bit of a run. And I think maybe their biggest, haven't totaled their biggest run, but it can't be more than maybe 6 points.
Yeah, I don't think we gave up a huge run. We coach had me down we had us down for 8 turnovers. So that's what he taken stats. That's all he had. And, one of the goals this year for the team was single-digit turnovers. And then, you show a few other stats, and we win the offensive rebound battle. I mean, that's winning basketball. Yep. You have to do those things. And we've been talking about it all year. Like, you got to make winning plays and play winning basketball to win games, and then you go up 20.
Yep.
Like, it's not rocket science. But we just got to – we haven't did that, and now we're starting to do it. I've seen a few really good things. I know we lost 2 tough games on Friday and Saturday. I never thought we were going to lose both of them. But then to come out today, even to take a few punches right away in the first half, and then bang, hit them with an 8-0 run right before half. It was great for our guys.
Yeah, I think just found their biggest run. You led 15-14, and then they go on a 6-0 run, and then you get a bucket. They answer with another one. They lead 23-17, and it could have been, well, here we go again. But instead, you go on a run to take that lead, and so the guys are showing they're learning.
Yep, they are learning, and that's what you want to see as a coach. You beat your head against the wall a few times, but tonight they proved that they can do it, and how they did it. And Reggie, what did Reggie have tonight anyways?
I had him for 37, 9 rebounds, 4 steals.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think he sold some popcorn at halftime.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't they give out free popcorn at halftime?
They gave him in the second half, so he didn't do a good job, I guess.
He was good. He's finishing a lot better around the rim. He's still missing a few bunnies now and then, but he's just doing a lot better job of finishing through the layup. Like, he's not short arming it. He's going after it. He had a couple scoops. When he scoops it, he tends to leave them short. That's why he's got to get it to the rim. So it was just great to see that from him, and he's playing well. He's got more confidence, obviously, with this, but he does such a great job on defense, and sometimes that gets you going on offense too. And that's what got him going tonight. Gets 2 steals right off the bench. Just all it takes is another half a step in here in the passing lane, and he did it tonight, and that gets a guy going as a player.
Overall thoughts on the game? Obviously, you got to be happy.
Yep, very happy. 4 days of practice this week. Now we play Monaga on Saturday, so we can really, tune some things in and just focus and get our mentality to stay where it needs to be. And it's kind of hard at times with so many practices, but you got to stay the course. And if you want the season to keep getting better and better, we got to get it done in practice. Yep. So it's great win for the guys. Great job for Reggie. Good fan turnout tonight. Just all around, just a really good night for Pirate basketball.
Nice to have a good night.
Yeah, it is. And JV won.
Yeah.
So they won by, I think, 15 or 20. So they showed a nice win, and they played one of their better games this year. So it was good to see that, to start off on the right note, and then varsity to follow it up. And hopefully we can keep this sucker going.
Yeah, and had a pretty good performance from a youngster in the JV game.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to make you.
Well, he's a little guy, but he plays hard and he works hard, and he's only going to get better, and he tries to be the best teammate he can be. And it was good to see him have a game like that tonight.
Yeah, got a lot of good youngsters.
Yeah, hopefully they keep working hard and staying engaged, and because that's what it's going to take to build a program.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Hopefully it'll be a great Tuesday through Friday of practice, and we'll see you right back here in the gym on Saturday.
Yep, thanks, Chris.
Thank you. That is Coach Bruce Erdman. We thank him for talking with us. A lot more fun after a hard-fought victory, and the Pirates have been battling. They've been so close the last 2 games before this. They were right there, and Nice to finish strong and get that win here tonight to improve to 2-14 on the season. 71-57, Crookston gets the win over the Fosston Greyhounds. We'll have the pictures. We'll have the coaches' comments if you missed them. And more. We're going to have that all available on our website, along with the story, the stats, and all of that good stuff at KROXAM.com. We gave you a bunch of boys basketball scores. Let's look through some girls basketball scores now. Let's see here. On the girls' side, Park Christian, they beat Fertile Tremie 62-56. And other scores on the girls' side, we can tell you it was at Stephen Argyle. They beat Badger Greenbush Middle River 41-32. And Red Lake County Central, they beat the Northern Freeze 78-30. Frazee leading Lake Park Audubon 68-57. Fosston leads Winnimac at halftime 32-19. Warren Alvarado Oslo, they lead Monoman Waban 38-27. And Sacred Heart, they get a nice win. They beat Breckenridge 65-58. I'm assuming Lexi Lawrence is back in the lineup, and that's a nice win at Breckenridge. Sacred Heart gets that one. What else do we have on the scoreboard? Kitson County Central, they lead Goodridge 48-13. And other scores in girls basketball around Northwest Minnesota tonight. We have Staples Motley beat Aitkin 61-49. We also have Proctor. They beat Bemidji 80-65. And, well, we told you Frazee. Thompson, they beat East Grand Forks 88-65. Thompson, always one of the top teams in North Dakota. There. So those are some of the scores. And again, in boys hockey, it was Detroit Lakes beating Crookston by a final score of 8-1. They scored 5 goals in the third period. We're trying to pull up some other boys hockey, but in the third period, Detroit Lakes took advantage of many penalties by the Pirates. Red Lake Falls, they beat Wadena at Deer Creek 10-3. Hibbing Chisholm, they beat Bemidji 4-3 in Bemidji. And Fort Francis beat Lake of the Woods 9-1. It was, let's see, other scores that we can pass along. That looks to be about it here that we have on our scores this evening. And in professional sports, the Timberwolves, they fall by the final of 137-128. High-scoring affair there. It usually is with the Memphis and the T-Wolves. And in overtime, just over 2 minutes remaining, the Wild and Montreal. Two pretty good teams there. Montreal 31-17-7. The Wild 32-14-10. And, Joel Eriksson Eck just won the face-off, and the Wild trying to get an overtime winner there. That is about it on our scores and our post-game show. And again, coming up tomorrow, we're going to have on KROX TV, we'll have Crookston Pirate Boys Hockey as they host Breckenridge Wahpeton. That's a 4 o'clock start. We'll have the pregame at 3:30. And then we won't have any local stuff again until Thursday. If you're wondering why a 4 o'clock start, it's because it is the statewide caucuses tomorrow, and you have to be done before 6 o'clock. Also, the Crookston School District, they announced the 6 finalists that they're going to be interviewing for the superintendent job. And you can check that out. That's available on our website as well at KROXAM.com. Click on sports. It's Jeremy Tammy, superintendent of South Couchiching Rainy River. That's obviously up in northeast Minnesota. Tara Lear, superintendent from Plummer, Worley, Idaho. She's originally from Eveleth, Minnesota. That's why she's applied and is a finalist. Jason Stanek, principal and career academies director at Bemidji. Todd Selk, superintendent at Fosston, former Crookston High School teacher, coach, and activities director. Brad Johnson, superintendent of Renville County West. And Tim Godfrey, superintendent from Red Rock Central, the 6 finalists that they'll be interviewing for the superintendent position. We have pictures and the story online at kroxam.com. You can check that out as well. That should about do it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. An exciting night. Reggie Windham hits 1,000. He scores 37 points, and the Pirates win 71-57 over the Fosston Greyhounds. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody. You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.